Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am currently getting gas right now because I was almost out of gas and I have to do a lot of driving today, because what I'm going to be doing for today's video is actually, I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be trying cookies from every single fast food place in my city. So I have, let me grab my list. I wrote down every place I want to go to. I did some research online about like what places were supposed to have good cookies and like what places I shouldn't go to. Before anyone gets their panties in a wad, there is no Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Carl's Jr. or Jersey Mike's near me. If you guys want to see a continuation of this, I can definitely film a part 2, I guess, but I'm not going to drive like 40 minutes to go get a fucking cookie. So I'm not going to be going to those places, but I'm going to Wendys, Safeway, Jimmy John's, McDonald's, KFC, Panera Bread, Starbucks, Burger King, and Quiznos. And I'm going to get a chocolate chip cookie from every single place and basically see which one I like best at the end, because I've heard some good things about some of these cookies. So basically what I'm looking for, I'm not a cookie connoisseur. I don't know why I'm acting like one, but what I'm looking for in my cookies is I like them to be soft. Like I don't like the reason why I don't like buying store-bought cookies is because I feel like a lot of the time they're not the right amount of softness or they're crunchy, and I don't really like crunchy cookies. I like when the outside is kind of crunchy and the inside is soft. I love soft cookies. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. I also like my cookies to be buttery and not too, because I'm getting chocolate chip. I don't like when there's too many chocolate chips, which I know is kind of crazy for me to say, but I feel like it kind of detracts from the cookie if there's like too much chocolate in it. So I like it when, ooh, this is a nice car. He's not cute though. Anyways, so I don't like when there's too much chocolate, just because it just like kind of detracts from the cookie and then it's just like not pleasant to eat. So buttery, soft on the inside, crisp on the outside is what I'm looking for. We'll see which one wins. I'm really excited to try all these cookies. I live in Seattle, so I'm in Capitol Hill right now because I just went to the gym, and there's a Panera Bread right by here, so I'm going to start off with Panera Bread, which I feel like will be a good place to start because they have like a whole bakery. Like, could they really fuck up a chocolate chip cookie? I don't know. We'll see. Sorry about the weird setup. I'm actually currently in the Safeway parking lot because parking in Capitol Hill was insane today. It's Saturday, so I should have assumed that. I'm literally filming on the hood of my car right now because I parked in the shade, and then the way that the camera was going to be set up, I was like completely pitch black. So I'm filming on my car and we're just going with it. So I just went to Panera Bread and I got they call this the chocolate chipper cookie. And I was expecting it to be bigger. I don't know why. I just like for some reason pictured Panera Bread cookies as being like massive. But this is what it looks like. It feels soft. We'll see how it actually tastes. That has a decent amount of chewiness to it actually. But also it's still crunchy. Not bad. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up, but you can kind of see that the outsides are more cooked, which is good for me. So I'm not going to rate them at all until the end. So it's going to be a secret about which one is going to win, but this one was not bad. There's actually a Starbucks inside this Safeway. I think they have a Starbucks sign on the outside, so I'm assuming. So I'm going to see if they have a chocolate chip cookie, because one of my stops was going to be Starbucks. So I might be back here very shortly in the same setting. If not, I'll see you guys soon regardless. So I forgot my tripod. So we're gonna be like getting real creative with the angles. So I'm sitting down next to my car and my camera is on my car, but the Safeway did have a Starbucks in it, and they offered me they asked if I wanted to warm it up, and I said no. Normally I would say yes because warm cookies are better, but I figure, because I'm assuming not every place is going to be able to warm them up, like Panera Bread didn't ask me, that just to keep it like fair, I'm not gonna, if any other places ask me, I'm just gonna say no. But it doesn't look as good to me as the Panera Bread one. It looks a little bit like too crispy almost, maybe. But we'll see. It has a good amount of chocolate chips. I like how they're like spread out, but not too much. But it's kind of like that weird cookie consistency where it's not quite crunchy, but it's also not quite soft, if you know what I mean. Which to me, it's just like make up your mind, you know? Pick a side. It's not bad though, like I would for sure eat all of it. If I didn't have like 7 other cookies to try. Even though it's hard, I'm not gonna eat all of it. I'm actually gonna kind of make a trek for my next trip, even though I said I wasn't gonna drive that far. I'm gonna drive down south a little bit to go to the closest Burger King. I don't know why there's no fast food in Seattle. It's like truly disgusting, but yeah, there's no fast food really. So I'm gonna go drive down south to get the cookies from Burger King. I see you, Burger King. Haha. The elusive Burger King. The line for Burger King is insane, and I guarantee you it's just because it's the only one in the city and we're all desperate for Burger King. Okay, so the reason why the drive-through line was so long is because I guess the machine inside isn't taking orders or something like that, so I can't get my cookie here. But I looked on my phone and it looks like there's a Burger King 8 minutes away, so I'm going to drive to that one and hopefully they won't be broken or their machine won't be broken. If not, we're gonna have to forego Burger King because I think that is the only other one in the Seattle area. So I will just see you guys when I arrive at Burger King number 2. Hi, could I please get the 2-piece chocolate chip cookies?
2 chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, help me check on that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think that it was meant to be that the other Burger King was closed because as I was driving down here, I passed a Subway, I passed, what else did I pass? McDonald's, I passed a Jimmy John's driver or a biker. So I'm assuming there has to be Jimmy John's around here because they can't bike that far. So it just made my life a whole bunch easier.
Alright, there's that for you.
Oh, thank you. How much is it?
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god, he just gave me the cookies for free. I'm like such a broke bitch. I'm so excited about that. Yeah, I'm gonna back up. They probably think I'm a crazy person. I'm like circling around. Okay, so we are back. And it's really loud. I popped you guys up on my bumper or my fender, and I'm excited to try these cookies because the chocolate chips are actually melted in them. So even though they don't feel super warm, the chocolate chips are still melted and they're free, so they're already better than the other ones I paid for. Yep. That's really good. It's buttery on the inside, super soft. And then the outside part is crunchy. It's not like the weird in-between. Wow. Ooh. You probably didn't hear that because it's so loud, but there was a crunch in that bite, so it was really good.
I am going to go to, I don't even know what I'm going to go to next because I don't know which is closest from here. I think Subway. But yeah, we have how many more places to try? 6, I think. So I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so for some reason I cannot figure out how to get my camera to like not make me look super dark in the car, just I think because it's so sunny today. So most of the video I think will be me filming sitting on the ground. I just went to Subway and I actually got 2 cookies because I feel like the guy inside might actually be watching me film this right now. And he already kind of thought I was crazy because he acted like it was the weirdest thing ever that I went in and didn't want a sub sandwich. And so then he also thought it was strange that I only wanted 1 cookie and I didn't want to explain what I was doing, so he convinced me to get their s'mores cookie. But I'm gonna try the regular one first. I've heard good things about it. I've heard that the Subway cookies are the best. I was talking to my friend actually about filming this video and he said that Subway cookies are the best and that McDonald's cookies taste like poverty. So I haven't tried McDonald's yet, so I don't know, but hopefully these will be good. Wow. I guess it goes without saying that I've never tried cookies from any of these places before. In case you're wondering. This has a nice crunch on the outside too. Very soft on the inside. The only thing I would say is it's kind of verging on like too many chocolate chips. Like kind of gets to the point where it feels like you're almost just biting into chocolate, you know? And then why not just try the s'mores just to try it? I actually like this one better. It has a more like buttery, I don't even know how to describe the flavor. It's like kind of like white chocolatey in a good way, but I'm not going to include it in my rating just because it's not a chocolate chip cookie, but it's still good. So there's McDonald's down here, Jimmy John's, and a KFC. So, oh god. Oh my goodness. So I am 4 stops in now. I think that was my 4th place. So let's just get going and get out of the stare of this Subway guy. Okay, so I'm at McDonald's. Could I please just get a chocolate chip cookie?
How many?
Just 1, please.
Any deal?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, your total's gonna be $126 on the plate.
Okay, thank you. So McDonald's is gonna make me pay for my cookies? $120? Thank you.
Want your receipt?
No, it's okay. Okay, so I just went to McDonald's and I got their chocolate chip cookie, and just off first impressions, it kind of just looks like a regular store-bought cookie, which those are still good too, but it's just not the same aesthetic I got from the Burger King one. So this is the inside. Not bad. Wow. The only thing I can say is, once again, just because it's like so thin, and the chocolate chips just take up like so much space. Like you can see, it's just like chock full of chocolate chips, which is good, but I guess to a point where it literally just feels like you're eating chocolate, like I keep saying. But this is still really good. It's not the exact crunch I want. It's kind of like a basic texture, but the flavor is nice. It has a nice flavor to the dough part. I'm acting like I like know shit about baking, but pretty decent.
I think the only other spot I have to try down here is Jimmy John's, which is good because I think my camera's about to die. So Jimmy John's really quick, then I think I'm gonna go home, shower, and then go to my last couple spots. We got a couple more places to try, guys. The day is young. Let's go. Hi, can I just get a chocolate chip cookie, please? As you can tell, different change of scenery, which actually might be beneficial because it's a lot more quiet in my apartment. So my camera died and I was trying to salvage my camera battery, so I didn't film the drive-thru. Well, I tried to film it on my phone and just failed miserably. But the lady at KFC also gave me these cookies for free. This is also another free cookie. Once again, it looks really basic. Like, it kind of reminds me of the McDonald's one, except for it's smaller, I think. It just looks like a regular store-bought cookie, but McDonald's was still really good even though it looked basic, so we'll see. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I know I'm like beating a dead horse right now because I keep talking about the amount of chocolate chips in the cookies. But this is a good amount of chocolate chips. It's not like too much, like I keep saying. And then the flavor is also buttery again, but it still doesn't have that coveted crunch on the outside that I'm looking for. So back in my apartment, I'm gonna take a shower now and prepare for the other, get ready to go to the other places that I need to go to, which I still need to go to Quiznos, Wendys, Jimmy John's, is that it? I think that might be it. So I think I might have only 3 more places left to go. It's 3 o'clock right now, so I might head back out at like 4:30 because I don't want my panning on the other cookies to be tainted because I'm starting to feel like sugared out. So I'm gonna have regular food now, and then I'll see you guys in like an hour and a half or so. I am on my way to Wendys right now. I feel like my hair probably looks like a mess, but it looks even worse when it's down because it just dried all crazy. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. But I'm on my way to Wendys right now. It's 6:17, so I chillaxed for quite a minute at home, but I'm ready to eat some more cookies now. And I've heard Wendys is good.
Hi, welcome to the quickly. It's Sacred.
Hi, can I just please have a chocolate chip cookie?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, your total's going to be 153. Last one, please.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just literally, Wendys is behind me right now, so I just went to Wendys. Their chocolate chip cookie looks different from every other one that I've tried today. It looks a lot crispier, which isn't always my favorite, so we will see. Yeah, I can kind of tell it's going to be like pretty crispy. It would be perfect if it wasn't as crunchy, because it has a really nice buttery flavor to it, which is what I love. If you like crunchy cookies, you have to go get Wendys, because this would probably be like amazing if I was into the crunch of it all, but I'm not. I'm literally getting cookie crumbs all over myself. That was like the crummiest one. KFC, Burger King, and McDonald's were all really tiny, and that was a very decently sized cookie, so that's another plus for that. Anyways, they still have Jimmy John's and Quiznos, so 2 sub places, which I have high expectations for the sub places because
I don't know, when I think of cookies from fast food places, that's what I think of first. So we might still have a number one contender. I'm like making this so serious. Keep watching because you don't want to miss out on the Jimmy John's cookies or the Quiznos cookies, right? Okay, so I just went to Jimmy John's, which, funny story, well, actually not even a funny story, but the gym that I go to occasionally, if you follow my fitness Instagram, is literally right behind me. I don't think you can see it, but it's LA Fitness, and I didn't even know that this Jimmy John's is in here. And so when I was following the directions on my phone, I missed the turn because I didn't know that it was in here. And I had a debacle getting in here because I missed the turn, and so then I had to take a U-turn, and then I got confused about which area to turn into. Like, this parking lot's really confusing. And so, you know how you can just drive in the you can just drive in the turning lanes, like when each, like, there's arrows, you can go either way, and then it's like kind of like a median. So I was just driving in the median for a long ass time, pretty much trying to find out where I was supposed to turn. And then me and this guy like came head on because he was trying to turn as well. And I couldn't get around him, and basically this older woman started honking at me. I don't technically know why, because I wasn't the one who was in her way, but she was staring at me while she was honking. So I made it though, and I've got my chocolate chip cookie. The Jimmy John's cookie was, so it came in this little bag thingy. It's called their triple chocolate chunk, real butter, real eggs, real vanilla, and Ghirardelli chocolate chips. So that sounds good. It was the first one that I've actually been able to really smell when I opened the bag. Like the other ones, there was no, like, I wasn't hit with a smell of the cookie basically. But as soon as I opened this, I could smell it, and it smells really good. So I'm excited. It also seems pretty soft. Ooh, there's also white chocolate chips in here, I think. Triple chocolate chunk. That's honestly a letdown. It's not bad, it's just like, you guys can kind of see, it's like filled with air pockets, which I don't like. Like, I want my cookie to be dense, you know? I don't know, it's just like weird to me. Like, that whole thing is just empty. It's just not the best texture. I was expecting more because, like, when I ripped it apart, it looked like it was going to be chewy. But it's not really that chewy. And it's also filled with, like, these air pockets. It does have a nice buttery flavor, though. I will say that. I was just expecting more because I've heard so many good things about Jimmy John's cookies. But, man, I don't know. Like, if they were to maybe cook it slightly differently, it would be a lot better. But I just had high expectations, that's all. Maybe that's my problem. I used to not be biased when I'm judging these. So yeah, now I'm gonna go to Quiznos, which I think is pretty close to here. So I will see you guys very shortly. And then after trying the Quiznos cookie, we will know what my personal winner is. Okay, last but not least, we have our Quiznos cookie, which I think might be the biggest one I've had today. It looks like a nice cookie. I can tell that it's crispier on the edges because it's darker, and then the inside is like lighter, so I can tell it's not as cooked. It looks really good. I'm excited. Okay. Wow.
Mmm. I like this one a lot. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's not as crispy as I would like on the outside, but it has that exact buttery flavor that I want, which I could kind of tell just by looking at it. You can kind of, I don't know, I feel like you can just kind of tell with a cookie, like when you look at it, kind of what it's going to taste like. The only thing I would say too is I also prefer chocolate chips over chocolate chunks, which kind of goes with the whole theme I've been literally repeating over and over today, that I don't like when there's like an obscene amount of chocolate in the cookie. I used to actually make chocolate chip cookies when I was younger, and I would make the base of the cookie and I wouldn't add chocolate chips to it, and I would just eat the dough without the chocolate chips, and it was actually really good. I thought it was a sugar cookie, but that's not a sugar cookie. It's just a cookie without chocolate chips. So my top 3, I think I'm just going to do top 3 because all the other ones are like somewhat similar. They're all good and bad in different ways, and it's not like any of them sucked. So my top 3. 3rd place goes to Panera Bread because I really like that cookie. That was the first one I tried today. Really good. 2nd place goes to Quiznos. Really good cookie. Came through at the end. I was getting worried because I honestly didn't know what my top 3 were going to be. My number 1 is Burger King, which was really, actually not really that surprising because I remember in my Burger King mukbang, I loved all the desserts that I got from Burger King. Like, they had a Twix pie and they had like an Oreo cheesecake, and they were both so good. So it's actually not surprising that I like their cookies too. But their cookies are just like so perfect. It's like not too much chocolate, super buttery, soft. The chocolate chips were somehow melted even though the cookie wasn't super warm, and the guy gave it to me for free, which doesn't go into my ratings, but it's just like nice that he did that. So yeah, Burger King is the winner. Before I was filming this video, I honestly thought that places like Panera and Starbucks were going to be the top because they're kind of more known for their baked goods, but Burger King just came through and stole the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just like kind of a random video, whatever. But if you want to see more like this, let me know, and I can definitely do more fast food tasting type stuff. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next video.